19 Coffee is a specialty coffee roasting company, and so it's founded by myself and 2 other partners, and we basically started with the idea that coffee and art bring people together and cultures together in very unique ways. Coffee grows in tropical regions, so anywhere between the tropics essentially and at altitude, and so in those countries typically women's rights aren't at the level where they are in more of the industrialized developed world, and so anytime you could celebrate women in coffee, it's always a really good thing. And when we were trying to come up with a name, my other business partners, both of their wives were both born on March 19th, and so it was a cool coincidence. It's a little bit abstract and different like our brand, and it's also a way to honor women in our lives. And honoring women in coffee, like I said, is always very important. We started with a cooperative that we were buying coffee from to this day in Honduras. And so we started out with 2 coffees and finding a market for those roasted beans, and we've slowly grown into, now we have about 8 different types of coffees, and we're really a relationship first coffee brand, and so we're extremely interested in, and like I was saying with the development work that I've done, in supporting the communities where we're buying the coffee from. It's really incredible coffee. It's very high quality coffee, and we roast it to its peak flavor potential, and it's single origin coffee. So we do have some blends that stay a little more consistent throughout the year, but we also have very single origin coffees, meaning that is what you're drinking is just from Atanacio's farm or just from Gloria's farm. And so you can taste the flavor differences in that coffee just by the fact that it grew in a different elevation, it grew in a slightly different environment, might be a different variety of coffee, the soil in that area might be a little different. We have our blends that we typically have on our drip. We have pour-overs that we offer. We have an Ethiopian, we have a Guatemalan. We have, then we also have fantastic espresso beverages. And so, you know, cappuccinos, espresso, lattes. We also have a signature cold brew beverage that's called the Francis. And that's cold brew, almond milk, and a simple syrup that we make using allspice. And we also have seasonal beverages as well. So we have a maple spice latte, we have a campfire mocha, and those will be changing throughout the seasons. We incorporate art into the coffee shop in a variety of ways. One, all the artwork on the walls is from Cleveland artists. We actually have one exception to that. It's a Honduran artist. So when we were down in Honduras, we purchased some of his art, and now we're selling it here in Cleveland, Ohio. But we also do partnerships with nonprofit organizations. We have these really unique coffee tins that our partnerships utilize, and so we kind of celebrate the artwork of that organization on the front of it, and then we talk about the organization on the back of the coffee tin. And then when somebody purchases one of those, whether on our website or here in the store, a portion of that sale goes back to that nonprofit organization. It's just unique in the sense that we didn't know where coffee and art would take us, and now we see how we can fully integrate into the community and give somebody a special experience that comes in to say, this is more than just a coffee shop, this is an experience, and this is a way for me to give back in multiple ways.